While public attention is drawn to the financial challenges faced by major retailers this year, numerous brands are quietly vanishing from the US retail landscape, largely unnoticed by the media. These closures occur gradually, without raising alarms. However, these chains have been significantly downsizing their store numbers over the past year, resulting in a considerable void in the market. Simultaneously, low-income neighborhoods are losing essential establishments such as local pharmacies, coffee shops, and grocery stores. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like below this video. At the same time, major cities are experiencing what experts term the retail exodus, a trend where retailers depart from densely populated areas due to increasing theft issues. The situation is rapidly evolving, prompting an investigation into the reasons behind the existence of numerous disappearing stores and which specific brands are downsizing right under the public's nose. Without delay, here are the 15 most prominent retail chains undergoing closure. CVS, planning to close 900 stores by the end of 2024, with about 300 stores set to shut in 2023. This adjustment is a response to post-pandemic demographic shifts and inventory losses due to theft. CVS aims to implement a new retail strategy integrating more technology into its operations. Shoplifting has significantly impacted its profits, estimating substantial losses in the current fiscal year. These closures spark discussions about the growing issue of pharmacy deserts, leaving millions of households without local drugstores. Comment below which of these you were not expecting to be on this list. Christopher & Banks. This women's apparel retailer, founded in 1956 as Brown's Fashions, declared bankruptcy and is closing nearly all its physical stores. In just 2 years, their retail presence has shrunk from 451 to only 58 stores, mainly situated in malls that haven't seen a recovery in foot traffic to pre-pandemic levels. The ongoing shift towards online shopping poses a threat to brick-and-mortar retailers, potentially leading to the extinction of businesses like Christopher & Banks. Starbucks. Over 400 stores have closed in the US, albeit with new, more cost-efficient locations opening. However, these closures have left many customers without their local coffee spot. Escalating theft issues, allegations of union busting, and the elimination of underperforming or financially burdensome stores contribute to these shutdowns. In San Francisco, the situation has prompted the closure of 7 stores, with the possibility of leaving the area entirely if theft problems persist. Kroger. Around 400 Kroger stores are expected to disappear due to a merger with Albertsons, necessitated by antitrust regulations. Both companies are required to reduce their retail presence for court approval. Stores in high-crime or low-performing areas are at risk. Kroger plans to sell some of these stores to other grocery retailers in an effort to raise capital. These closures and downsizings are reshaping the retail landscape, impacting communities and altering consumer access to essential goods and services. Regulators have yet to approve the imminent shutdowns despite the anticipated disappearance of over 5,000 supermarkets in the US due to the merger of Kroger and Albertsons. This merger could potentially control up to 27% of the US grocery market if sanctioned. In the coming months, over 50 David's bridal stores are set to close, affecting brides-to-be across the US. The wedding and formal wear retailer, which declared bankruptcy during the summer, plans to retain only 195 locations. Already, nearly 10,000 layoffs have occurred, with more expected as the parent company, Xi'an Investment Corp., initiates a debt restructuring process. Industry analysts view this acquisition as a chance for the retailer to revamp its operations, especially in the face of increasing competition from independent brands appealing to Millennial and Generation Z consumers. Gap, the apparel chain, has faced significant challenges in recent years and has decided to drastically reduce its physical store presence, aiming to focus more on online operations. By the end of this year, the company plans to close 350 locations in expensive, underperforming areas, seeking to shrink its North American footprint by 35% by the end of 2023. Justice, a teen apparel retailer under Ascena Retail Group, closed a substantial number of its 826 stores during the bankruptcy. Although Blue Star Alliance LLC made a bid and owned the business briefly, they encountered severe cash flow issues and negative revenue growth, resulting in a decision to liquidate the brand entirely, with all stores set to close by early 2024. Banana Republic, a sister brand to Gap, is also following the trend of reducing its physical stores after closing 130 locations between 2020 and December 2022. In preparation for economic uncertainty, the retailer is further trimming its store count, closing about 35 to 50 additional stores. This move aligns with the company's investment in more successful brands like Old Navy and Atheta. Bath & Body Works announced the closure of 50 stores this month, part of a strategic cost-cutting initiative to manage its $600 million debt. Despite the company's strong financial performance, the ongoing closures aim to streamline operations. Macy's, in its effort to adapt to an evolving market, has announced the closure of 45 struggling stores in the latter half of 2023. The department store chain aims to focus on digital shopping and smaller, more customer-friendly locations outside of large malls to better suit changing consumer preferences. Disney, beyond closing physical stores, is also shutting down some of its popular park attractions, resorts, and hotels this year. The company has been in a management crisis, experiencing a significant drop in share value, decreasing revenues, and a slowdown in both its physical and online business. In 2023, fewer people visited Disney stores and parks, and numerous fans canceled their Disney Plus subscriptions after price hikes. Of the past 10 months, around 27 stores closed, with 71 closures since 2020. Additionally, both Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort in Florida were temporarily closed, and the Skyliner at Walt Disney World will close soon. The newly established Star Wars Hotel is also permanently shutting down due to affordability issues reported by customers. These closures reflect deeper issues within the company, causing concern among shareholders about Disney's future amid the recession. Party City, grappling with financial troubles since the pandemic, faced bankruptcy issues earlier in the year. The company is negotiating debt renegotiation with lenders and closing more stores. About 22 stores across 6 states are expected to shut down this winter, following multiple previous waves of closures. Nordstrom, a prominent fashion retailer, suffered significant financial losses due to organized retail theft, prompting closures of 15 stores and the elimination of more than 2,500 jobs in impacted areas to cut costs. Staples has closed 17 stores since August, attributing theft as a major reason for the shutdowns. However, analysts note that the office retailer has been gradually reducing its number of stores since 2017. Eliminating nearly 300 stores over 6 years due to rising competition and cash flow issues. Morphe, a cosmetics retailer, closed its last store in the United States in January. The decision was influenced by a slowdown in revenue growth and sales volume, compounded by controversy surrounding social media influencers. While the US stores have shut down, Morphe continues to operate in numerous countries and online. Managing a retail business in America has become increasingly challenging due to changes in consumer behavior, unpredictable demand, and financial strains from tighter credit conditions in a slower spending environment. Bankruptcies and closures are anticipated to become more frequent in the upcoming months, as many CEOs prepare for economic uncertainties, urging caution to observers. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like below this video. We'll see you soon.